I like to tell people that I have a special love for chicken nuggets. And here's why. When I was 4, my mom almost committed suicide. Both she and my dad were drug addicts, and we had left my dad because he was physically abusive, but the drugs were overwhelming. They had taken over her life and my life. Like, we ate maybe 3 times a week, and my mom had just decided it was too much. So she decided she was going to mix her drugs with some cleaner and go out with a final high. Now you pause the story there, and a lady is driving down the street, and she feels that the Lord tells her to stop at the apartments that she is passing by, and he gives her an apartment number. And he says, you need to stop and knock on the door, and the lady who opens the door, you need to tell her that I love her. She's like, that's crazy. But it was so strong that she did it. Like, the impression was so strong. And so I need to pause here and say, of course, I didn't know all of this up front. This is part of my mom's testimony. But the rest I know, because the rest I saw and experienced. So the lady came and she knocked on the door, and my mom answered the door. And the lady said, I know this sounds crazy, but God told me to stop and knock on your door and tell you that he loves you. My mom said, you're right, you're crazy, with a few extra words in between, right? But the lady could see into the house, and she could see the drugs, and she could see me. And so she told my mom, why don't I take your little girl, go get something to eat, and you clean up, and I'll bring it back. And my mom said, okay. So the lady took me to McDonald's. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the chicken nugget Happy Meal is the most expensive Happy Meal. And the lady bought me chicken nuggets. And in the most simple way, she explained the gospel to me. And then she asked me if I wanted Yeshua to be my Lord and Savior. And I remember she used that term very specifically, Lord and Savior. And what I did understand is that at that moment I had peace, and that I was safe, and that I wasn't hungry, and that it was going to be okay. And so it seemed a good deal to me, so I said yes. And she told me I could invite Yeshua into my heart. Now, I do have to say I was disappointed when I found out later that there wasn't a baby Yeshua in my heart, like a little miniature one. But anyway, so the lady took me back home, and my mom said that all night I was, Mom, you need Yeshua. Mom, you need Yeshua. So finally she put me to bed to just get me to be quiet. But the next morning, Mom, you need Yeshua. So finally, frustrated, she says, why? And I said, because we're sad and that lady's happy, and we're hungry and she fed us. And my mom said it totally broke her, and the Lord did a miracle that day. He actually freed her from the addiction of drugs, and she flushed her drugs down the toilet. And the good thing is the lady came back. She didn't just leave it there. She came back and brought us into a congregation and began discipling us. But that's why I love chicken nuggets, because they helped save my life, both literally and spiritually.